Namaste, I'm Sharu Anjirbak from the Yoga Institute. The ability to express ourselves, our emotions, our feelings is a very beautiful aspect of being human. From the time we are born, we engage in self-expression. When the baby is born, his first cry is an expression of his arrival into this world. As children, we are able to express ourselves very easily. We can express love, we can express hate without feeling shy about it. But as we grow up, we find it sometimes very difficult to express our emotions, to express our feelings. Now, there could be various reasons for it. It could be probably the fear of being judged by others. What will they say? What will they think of me? Will they think any less of me if I talk like this? So all this overthinking, basically what we are trying to do, we are only trying to micromanage other people's perception of us. Instead of spending time in overthinking how, what and when they will think about us, what they will think about us, instead of spending time in overthinking what they will think about us, why not spend some time in contemplation as to how I can communicate what I want to say in the best possible way? There is also another fear of social anxiety, where a person feels that probably he cannot put into words whatever are his innermost emotions and feelings. So rather than seem foolish and naive, we decide to keep it within. We decide to suppress our feelings. And suppression leads to frustration, especially if these are feelings of anger, resentment. If they are kept inside for too long, they will result in all kinds of psychosomatic diseases, psychosomatic disorders. It is something like the principle of the pressure cooker that we use in our kitchen. If a pressure cooker keeps building up steam and has no way to vent it out, then you know that the consequences can be dire. So it will be helpful to think and contemplate what are the ways that we can express ourselves. There are so many different ways. Talking to a family member, talking to a trusted friend is one of the very good ways of self-expression. Talk to somebody where you don't have any fear of judgment, where you can open your heart freely. In today's times when social media is all over and we have so many friends, yet people are feeling the pangs of loneliness. A person who cannot talk to someone will deteriorate physically and mentally pretty quickly. So therefore, it is important to talk to those people whom we trust. Another way could be to indulge in an activity. Things like writing poetry, singing songs, or even painting are good ways for self-expression. The benefits of art as a medical therapy has been documented very well. It is very, very meditative to put color to canvas, to put color to paper, to indulge in singing, to indulge in writing poetry. Another way could be of keeping a journal, writing down your feelings. When we put our feelings down on paper, it clears a lot of mental space in our minds so that better insights, better thoughts can flow in. Besides that, some people find self-expression through playing sports. They find that they can express themselves best on a sports field. And that is also a good way because it channelizes your internal energies into something productive externally. Sometimes when we are not feeling good, when we don't know what decisions to make, when we are confused, then we know that, and it's a matter of experience, that when we go out and take a brisk walk in the fresh air, it clears our mind. A clear mind is very much essential for expressing well. Whatever we want to express, first we have to be clear about it at a mental level. And a mind which can indulge in meditation, a person who has a regular meditative routine can do this better. If meditation is not something which doesn't help you, then maybe you should go for guided meditations like the one in Nispand app. Meditation helps to clear our mind so that we can think clearly and so we can verbally express also clearly. There are beautiful tracks under the category of developing calmness in the Nispand app. These meditative tracks will help you to clear your mind, will help you think more clearly, which will make expressing a very joyful experience rather than becoming a task. Besides these things, some people also find self-expression through dancing. It doesn't matter whether you know how to or not. Even putting up music in your own room and dancing away unhindered is a great way to express yourself, to let out those emotions and feelings which you have suppressed. The Sufi dancers of Turkey, they are called the dervishes. They have mastered this art of self-expression through dance like no other. So Expressing ourselves is the way to communicate, and good communication is important to maintain a healthy body and a balanced mind. So now maybe it's time to exercise some self-love and sit down and contemplate what is the best way that I can express myself. Namaste.